Alright, hi. Today we'll be reviewing Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Alright, so I'd say we start off with what it's about, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
Who are you?
Okay. Yeah, who are we? I don't know. Who are we? We're the MCTC Anime Club.
Who are you?
Okay. I am Joseph. I'm an old man who has no idea what he's doing here. No, I am somehow the MCTC's Anime Club president. Okay.
I'm Katie, I'm a newest member. I'm a freshman in college.
I'm Selena. I'm made out of bubblegum.
Hi, I'm Crimson Lord, one of the newly veteran members of the club.
Okay, and as I just said, we're going to be reviewing Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. In short, I'm going to explain this like I did to another person. Okay, so girl gets drunk after work, stumbles through the forest, comes across a dragon, saves its life, gets it drunk, makes it her maid. It's pretty much the plot line to the story right now. What do you guys think of it?
I thought it was pretty interesting, but it was kind of funny with the relationship with the dragon and Kobayashi. The dragon having a crush on Kobayashi.
The characters we gotta introduce. We have not done so yet, but anyways, yeah, the dragon's name is Toru, and Kobayashi is the drunk lady walking through the forest, I suppose. Otherwise a normal person.
And Fafnir is
And
How should we done the list?
yeah. Alright.
I think that the animation on the boobs are amazing. The sound effects are great. There's just that nice boing sound to it. It's like boing, you're like, whoa! Springs are great. Springs.
I gotta say that's a new one. Yeah. Yeah. The sound effects on the boob were high. Yeah. Okay. So we've got other characters that end up showing up, such as other dragons.
Oh. Well, honestly, I think we're just jumping all over the place here. Why don't I just retrack it back to the main plot of the story? So it is as Delta says. However, this anime, I would say, is like those types where it's like normal everyday lives, except an office worker who appears to be in the same business as a game designer and stuff like that comes home to have a dragon being her maid. And not like all lizardy and scaly stuff. It's actually takes the form of a girl, except with a few differences, being horns and a tail. And her eyes kind of look like the kind you wish you could have. But either way, having a dragon for a maid leads to all sorts of mishaps and complications. Like the place getting blown up, fire shooting out to the sky just to clear clouds, yeah, sort of that stuff.
People getting made.
But it helps because the dragon can actually put everything back to the way it was, no matter how banged up it gets. But still, monsters trying to be like humans, I would chuck this up in the same category as one of our previous reviews. Interviews with Monster Girls. Different story plots, but sort of similar in a way in how they design the characters. Some look human, some look monsters human. That's about all I can say about that.
On to the other characters then. I guess we have the slightly other minor characters that kind of show up. We have the other dragon so far, and we have Kobayashi's nerd friend. That's the biggest thing I can call him. Makoto Takaya seems to be one of her co-worker friends, where they often go ahead and hang out after work and proceed to drink themselves through the floor. He is also a huge gamer. Most of everybody here is, but yeah, it's about all I know about him. And then we have Lukoa, who is actually the goddess Quetzalcoatl?
The feathered serpent?
Yeah. She seems to be the most cool-headed of the group.
She's
Airheaded is more like it.
She's the one that receives the most boob
Yeah.
noises.
Yes.
She has the biggest.
Yes.
As of now, she has the biggest boobs in the
I will be
series.
cosplaying as her. Just let the internet know. It will happen. She is my spirit animal.
Okay.
Well, think about it. According to mythology, Quetzalcoatl receives a lot of offerings, so the nutrients would have to go somewhere, right?
Right.
Mm.
It goes straight to her boobs.
Didn't she get
She's
cursed?
probably the most developed of all the girls. Even our main character, Kobayashi, can't believe how unreal she looks.
We have Fafnir, who is I think he's Norse, isn't he?
I would probably place him under Gothic butler.
Yeah, well, there's that, but there's a Fafnir in one of the mythologies. I believe he's Norse mythology. I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, Fafnir is basically
A treasure hoarding dragon, that's what you're thinking of.
yeah, dark, gloomy, basically emo dragon, if you want to go that far.
Who would pretty much want to wipe out the entire human race.
Yeah.
Give him
Yeah,
a
he
game
is.
system and he comes right down.
Yeah, he hates humans.
You can always call him for advice.
Probably won't kill him now after he's been introduced to video games.
Mm.
I know, I'll call Fafnir for advice. Kill them.
Kill everyone. Kill him.
Anyway, let's not delve into anything that we give spoilers. Why don't we talk about the youngest dragon, Kana?
We have the small lolly dragon. Basically, a human child, but in dragon form. Basically, that's it.
Are you kidding me?
Unless you want to delve in more to this lolly.
Well, she's kind of like that type of anime character who's always small, cute, and so irresistible you just want to hug her.
Pretty much.
She has electric powers, and she can also charge herself using her tail as a plug-in in a wall. So
She seems to have a very high charisma stat. Like people fall head over heels for her just after hearing her speak or seeing her.
I would totally fall heads over heels for that girl. I'm not gonna lie.
She may be a dragon, but as we've seen throughout the first few episodes, she still acts like a child. Guess since she kind of is in dragon years.
Let's see. We could delve in more to Kobayashi and Toru.
Kobayashi definitely is more of a character that has a darker past, but she tends to hide that behind a happier and more like, I want to stay here
Normal.
forever. Yeah,
Normal.
more normal kind of character, but not really normal.
As for Kobayashi, the typical thing, a closet otaku who's an overworked game programmer who likes to spend her nights drinking a local bar after a stressful day at work.
And then getting completely drunk and talking about cosplay and anime.
Business.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the main dragon herself, Toru. Toru, for whatever, at first seems to be the kind of dragon that you'd probably meet in a forest and die shortly thereafter. But she meets Kobayashi, and all of a sudden, oh my god, I love this woman. I would give my life for this woman. I want her to eat me. Yes, that's something that will be explained in the
Yeah.
story. And the other things that may go a bit too lewd. Say she is, basically a wannabe maid.
Yes.
More like a wannabe maid who seems to be way too kinky in certain.
Exactly. You guys have anything to add on to her?
Well,
She will wash your clothes amazingly. You will be so
with her
you'll-
mouth.
Yeah, you will be so amazed of how the stains wash right out. It's like, what?
You probably won't wear those clothes when you find out the reason why.
You really won't, but they're
Wash
amazingly just clean. It's amazing.
And like with Toru, she is when Tobayashi found her, she had a sword in her back. Basically, Toru has a.
I gotta say though, how about have we pretty much covered the characters? And
Yeah.
Should we just move on to the good points of the anime?
Yeah.
The story plot. Good points?
It's a nice. I'm not very good with genres, but wouldn't you call this a slice of life almost?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a very nice slice of life anime. Characters always have a lot of fun in all the episodes. I suppose later on, like very, very later towards the end of the series, since I've watched this, there is some serious episodes, but those are far and in between. It's an overall good anime, in my opinion.
Yeah. As far as the episodes go, it looks like they're all a bunch of small short stories in between breaks, but they usually have one main plot behind them that lead up to how it ends before they go into the credits. And there's usually a life lesson or two, which you don't see in many animes like that.
All right.
The cuteness is on point.
Oh yeah, definitely. The cuteness is a 10.
Yes, the cuteness. It's like cuteness overload.
Okay, so the down points. Do we have any down points to it?
I can't name of anything.
Not that I can think of.
Okay. So then,
Final scoring out of
5.
5 Dragon Tales.
Dude, you just made it sound like we were talking about a PBS Kids show.
No, no.
Don't let your children watch this, parents.
Robbie,
They will be very confused.
Don't
like,
let your children watch.
don't. They're like, should I let my child be friends with this girl? And then she
Robbie
screams
Rotten's
like,
gonna bust through the wall.
yes. Just
Anyway, I'll give it 5 out of 5 world trees, and you'll know what I mean by that if you watch the series.
yeah, I'd give it a 5 out of 5, mostly because I've seen this before, but it's really good.
Okay,
I
5.
give it a 5 out of 5 because of the cuteness overload.
1, 2, 3. And what was your vote again, Delta?
5 out of 5 Dragon Tales.
Okay, so. Alright, so that's a total of 20 out of 20. Wow, perfect score for the first series of the semester.
Alright, so I do believe that will end our video here. Next week we are watching. What are we watching again?
The
It
cat
involves a cat
returns.
and a top hat.
Yeah. Leave it at that. Leave it to your imagination.
The cat returns.
Yeah, the cat returns. And hopefully my memory. Yeah, we'll be watching The Cat Returns next week. We hope to see you there. This is the MCTC Anime Club signing off.
Bubblegum out.
Cat